Ishmail Arvin. John Scheinman, what do you have to say about this matchup?
It's going to be an interesting fight. Ishmail Arvin started his career off 3-0, and he's coming off a very tough draw in Atlantic City on the undercard of an Isra Gigra title fight. At the weigh-in yesterday, I thought Arvin looked kind of listless. He wasn't as, vibrant as some of the other fighters. I don't know, maybe he was bored. Craycraft, 7-11 record, Larry, but he's 2-0 in Maryland, 3-1 in the D.C. area. I think he fights hard down here. I think he likes the crowd in the ballroom.
I know I like the crowd in the ballroom. I hope you do too, Mr. Saraceno.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it. Let's go to Pat O'Malley and officially get this one started. Pat?
He certainly does.
Hey, Larry.
Yes.
You might want to mention, if you're looking for something, Petway is making his debut as a trainer in Arvin's corner. He's a co-trainer here with Mr. Mack and Mr. Arvin Sr., former junior middleweight champion Vince Petway.
All right.
Ballroom boxing promoter Scott Wagner and matchmakers Chris Middendorf and Josh Hall present this 4-round bout in the junior middleweight division. It's time now for more ballroom boxing. This a 4-round bout in the junior middleweight division. Your referee in charge is John Gradowski. Judging the bout, Gary Campaneschi, Bill Holmes, and Malik Wali. Introducing the boxers. First to my right, out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with white trim. He weighs in at 153.5 pounds from Cheshire, Ohio, with a record of 7-11-2, 2 via the KO. Please welcome Dan the Man Craycraft. To my left, out of the red corner, wearing the black and white trunks, weighing in at 153.5 pounds. He is from the Mac Lewis Gym in Baltimore, Maryland, with a record of 3-0-1, 3 via the KO. Please welcome Ishmail Arvin.
Ishmail Arvin and Daniel Craycraft in the ballroom tonight. John Saraceno, how about that matchup?
Well, the most significant numbers on the tail of the tape, of course, is the reach advantage by Ishmail Arvin. But he's got to be able to put it to effective use. Let's see if he can do it tonight.
Ishmail Arvin, 3-0-1. All 3 victories coming by way of knockout. 2 in round 2 and 1 in round 1. Last time out, though, was his draw against Darrell Wilson. It happened in New Jersey just 2 months ago. So Arvin looking to bounce back from that draw, and Dan the Man Craycraft, a knockout loser to Anthony Thompson, a great young fighter out of Philadelphia. No disgrace there. So Craycraft and Arvin in the ballroom.
Well, Daniel Craycraft has been nothing if not busy this year. This is his 14th fight.
Wow. Man, John, that's unbelievable.
He keeps his bags packed.
Had 2 fights in 2001, 1 fight in 2000, and had 4 in 1999. So he has been active. Has not been winning many of those fights, though, John.
No, he's lost his last 3 of his last 4. And, of course, that stoppage in the last fight against Anthony Thompson, which was basically just about a month ago.
Arvin taking time in this round 1. Very patiently. Now goes Craycraft with a quick 1-punch knockdown.
I didn't see, you know what? I saw a punch thrown, but I never saw a punch landed, and I want to see the replay.
And this fight is over. John Gradowski calls a halt to it midway through the first round. A 1-punch knockout by Ishmail Arvin.
Well,
just lightning like quickness. And don't forget, Craycraft has been knocked out several times recently. We will see a replay, but Ishmail Arvin puts a very quick end to this one. And we will get a chance to take a look at a replay. 4-0-1, his 4th win by way of knockout.
Right now, call me from Missouri because you're going to have to show me. I want to see that on replay.
Well, let's take a look.
Here it is.
See Ishmail Arvin. Short little punch right on the button of the chin.
That's the worst acting job I've ever seen. That guy to be suspended and thrown out of boxing, and so should his corner, because they're working him over like he was really hurt.
Looks like he is okay. John, you do not like that finish, do you?
The guy fell down from wind.
I'm going to take a look at another replay. Looked like that right hand did get him right on the point of the chin.
Well, I want to see it again.
Certainly neither fighter had been warmed up properly. So we're going to have to wait and see another look. Here is another angle. Watch the right hand of Arvin. Pretty good, quick punch. Did hit him right in the jaw, John. Maybe not a devastating punch, but like I said, this is a guy here who's been knocked out several times recently.
But Anthony Thomas hit him with everything repeatedly. I don't know if that punch landed or not. I mean, there's a lot of raised eyebrows sitting here at ringside. I'm not the only one. But I would have to see that again at the proper angle. It did not look like a solid punch landed to me.
There's Ishmail Arvin.
And he looks surprised also.
Barely broke a sweat. Let's take one more look before we make it official. Watch the right hand. I'm telling you, hit him right in the chin. I have to disagree with you somewhat, but.
Well, there it looked like it landed, but I don't know.
Let's go to Pat.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by KO at 110 of round 1, Ishmail Arvin.
Almost a coy look on the face of Ishmail Arvin. You know, John Scheinman is up there. You're going to find out how Arvin thought that fight went. See if he thought that punch was a knockout punch. John feels maybe it came up a bit short, but on the replay, he did connect with that right hand.
It looked like, if anything, it would have been a flash knockdown. I don't see how a guy gets stopped cold, basically, from a punch like that. I just don't see it.
Let's take another look in slow motion.
Oh, it did catch him on the chin. I stand corrected.
Caught him on the chin, and he was backing away at the time, however.
He kind of fell back on his leg awkwardly, too. But I do apologize to Daniel Craycraft. That punch definitely landed from our advantage point here. Initially ringside, it came so quickly, it didn't look like anything hit him but a breeze.
Yeah, 4-0 with one draw for Ishmail Arvin, and he's going to be with John Scheinman when we come back. This is Ballroom Boxing. Coming back, we'll give it to John Scheinman. 3,
John Saraceno
2,
just exploded.
Wait. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the ballroom. Larry Michael with John Saraceno. Ishmail Arvin, a first-round knockout winner. Tonight, John Scheinman is with the winner.
Ishmael, right after the fight, John Saraceno said that he didn't think it was a legit knockout and that Daniel Craycraft maybe should lose his license off of that. I want to know what your impressions of that right hand were.
I mean, I hit him right on the button, so I mean, I'm not him. I don't know how hard, how he felt it. I've been working on that shot, coming over the jab with my right hand, so I mean, I hit him right on the chin, so.
Yeah, it looked from my perspective like flush shot, like you dropped the left hand. Have you ever done anything like that in your boxing career? Just destroyed a guy with one punch?
Nah, that's my first one,
You're not going to get too punch heavy now. Think you're a big bomber, right?
No, not really. This was easy work tonight. I know to get back in the gym. They're going to get harder than this.
Ishmael, you're coming off a very tough 4-rounder up in Atlantic City. This is, getting your feet wet again after a difficult fight. How does it feel to get in a one-punch knockout? Did you want a little more work, or is this, fine?
Yeah, I did want a little bit more work. Feel a little bit better. Get a couple more rounds, but, it is what it is.
Hey, it's a one-punch knockout. Ishmail Arvin, up-and-coming star from Baltimore, winning big in the ballroom. Back to ringside.
All right, John Scheinman, more ballroom boxing coming up in just a moment. Don't